Let's head back to Rita at Farm Credit Services tent. Rita?
Hey, thank you so much, Alan. We can't say best for last because the other people are still here. Right. But we're Rod Stoll and Karen Blatter, the PR experts with First Farm Credit and Farm Credit Services of Illinois. And Karen, we'll start with you because you were standing closest. Tell us a little bit about your involvement with the FFA here at Farm Progress.
Today and through the 3 days of the show, we gave out over 1,000 shirts to various FFA chapters that pre-registered with us. And for each member that comes here to check in our tent, we'll donate $10 per member. So in the end, by the end of the 3 days, we're going to give away more than $10,000 to FFA in Illinois.
And that really can change a lot of programs.
Yeah, we've heard a couple of advisors who came in here today said, with all the funding cuts that schools are experiencing, coming on a field trip, like coming to the Farm Progress Show and seeing all this technology and all this innovation, they don't have the funds to do it. So just by giving even a small donation of $250 is either covering their buses, their admission, food, anything that we can do to support FFA and get the kids out here to just see how great agriculture is a positive thing.
And Rod, you've had an opportunity to photograph and to talk to some of these chapters. What are they telling you today?
Well, they come with a real special energy here to the Farm Progress Show. A lot of people think of Farm Progress, they think of all the newest technology that's out there. At Farm Credit, we're also thinking about the next generation that's going to be serving agriculture. And so when we get to connect with the young people today that might not be today's customers, they're tomorrow's leaders in agriculture, and they've got a special energy, and we're delighted to have so many chapters that have made the investment to come to Decatur to the Farm Progress Show and get them ready and cultivate them for tomorrow's world of agriculture.
Yeah, and the word cultivate, Karen was just sharing with me that you guys also make a huge investment into the Cultivating the Master Farmers program. Tell us about that, Karen.
The program is in its 5th class right now, and it's approximately 20 couples altogether, about 10 master farmer couples and 10 young farmer couples, and the group meets various times over a 2-year period, and they just kind of share ideas and innovations and different farming techniques, and they're from all over the state, and we get great feedback from members of that group and how much they've learned and how us sponsoring the program along with the 6 other sponsors has just made a difference in their operation and changed things so much for them. So it's a program that we're really proud to be a part of.
And Rod, I know that you have probably been blessed to sit through some of those master farmer luncheons and meet some of those master farmers that are named here in the state.
Yeah, and you know how exciting the Master Farmer Recognition Luncheon is. We get to take that to the next level and bring some of the former Master Farmer recipients, connect them, their generation, with some of our young farmers in Illinois today, and that is really fascinating for us to get to sit back and watch the different generations of agriculture connect. And I think we create an environment where there's a high level of candor and transparency, and so those master farmers are willing to share some of their stories of challenges and successes with the next generation of the young farmers that participate in cultivating master farmers.
Yeah, it's an awesome program. Also, we want to take a minute to talk about your scholarships that are available through Farm Credit. Karen?
In December, early January, both our scholarship applications will be available on our websites, and it's a $1,500 scholarship, approximately between the 2 organizations. About 50 students will receive them, and they're for students who are pursuing higher education in agriculture and agriculture-related field.
And as you've talked to many of these students, Rod, again, it can make a huge difference with the students and with the families.
It does. We hit a milestone this year. This was our 10th year of our Farm Credit Agriculture Scholarship, and now it's starting to be a fun exercise to go back and see from 10 years ago, where are those young people that we made a little investment. It was just a $500 scholarship 10 years ago. Now it's $1,500. But a couple of those are employed by Farm Credit. Some are stockholders of Farm Credit and are today's production agriculturalists, and others are working in the agribusiness field, and that makes us feel really good to see some of the reaping of the rewards of that investment of the Farm Credit Scholarship Program.
And you guys work continuously, because I see you both on the road at the FFA convention, the state convention, at the U of I summit just a couple of weeks ago. You both take a lot of pride in giving back to this state.
Yeah, giving back to agriculture and youth and any kind of program that promotes agriculture is really important to both our organizations. And being a cooperative, being involved in our communities is critical. And for both our associations, we're really focused on not just being a place to come get money. We focus on building relationships. And we do that with our current clients and, like Rod was saying, with the future. And any connection that we can make with the youth right now, it makes farm credit top of their mind when they become in production agriculture, even if they just want to live in a rural community and, buy a house and can get a loan from us. It's really neat. And I think for both of us, we really enjoy getting to know, like the state FFA officers and the 4-H leaders and things like that. And it's just fun. And I think that's just for both of us as a highlight of our jobs to just get to know so many great youth and see how they're giving back to agriculture.
Our mission is to serve rural America as a farm credit system, and we also jointly came up with some community improvement grants. So we provide 4-H clubs and FFA chapters opportunities to work together as a team and come up with one little project in their community that they can do to bring tangible evidence of an improvement, maybe a new flagpole or welcome sign to town, or some new landscaping in front of their school or a nursing home or a church. And that's been a lot of fun for both of our associations to not just give $250 towards a project, but to see the young people work as a team and bring tangible change and improvements to their rural communities.
And I know we just have a minute left, but these gentlemen that we've talked to all today, they're very, very humble, but all of them feel the same way about what they're doing in their individual expertise areas, right?
Yeah, and that's what's great about working for Farm Credit is I think each and every team member feels a sense of ownership over what we're doing, and anything that we can do to promote agriculture, give back to the communities, it's just an awesome experience, and that's what's great about working at Farm Credit.
Thank you so much. We hope that everyone stops by, sees the Farm Credit booth, and watch these FFAers come through. It's a great way to boost your spirits as you walk through the Farm Progress Show 2013. Thanks to all of the members of the Farm Credit team that have joined us live here at the Farm Progress Show, and tomorrow we'll be at the Beck's tent.